If you have a product or you present something to the public, 9 times out of 10, Mexican Americans are going to be your not only your biggest customer base, but also your most consistent customer base. You know what I'm saying? That's just math. That's just basic math. And to not acknowledge that when we're talking about hip hop, look, if you make Houston rap music, nobody buys more of your music than Mexicans. No one comes to your shows more than Mexicans. No one buys more of your merch more than Mexicans play your music. It's a numbers thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's important that we acknowledge their participation and their love of the culture. So I wanted to make sure that when Houston hip hop was on that stage at the rodeo, that a Mexican American could look at that stage and see themselves on that stage too.
Buenos dias, Gunners Collective. Back at it? You already know. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Well, yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a motherfucking ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a motherfucking smack at it. Bye-ya. 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 Orale, as you can tell by that thumbnail and the clip you just seen, sipping on some scissor, sipping on some scissor. Orale, pinche Bun B. Respects. The ultimate respects, man. Finally, someone who keeps it real. Okay? In this day and age, with all this bullshit, all these people being divisive and division and all that. Orale, Adam 22. Oh, the guy, they sure can mow my lawn, right? All this bullshit, man. You know, we have people that are constantly being divisive. People that are constantly trying to cause division between black and brown and everybody. We have a righteous one. Someone who can't be denied. Someone who can't be disputed. Man, we're talking about Bun B, right? One of the kings of the South, man. Texas, stand up. You already know. You know, Texas's own Bun B, Pimp C, UGK, real ones, people that have been in the game and that know rap music. If you don't know, now you know, right? UGK, real shit, riding dirty like a motherfucker. Now, when I came across this clip that I just had to show everybody, I can't say I was flabbergasted. I could say it stamped everything that I, myself, Dubs, Rojo, people like that have been saying. You know, I'm never trying to say one ethnicity is better than the other. Charlie Holmes, that's not what I push right here. What I push is realness and real speaking, real talk in a menudo style, in a direct fashion. And I've always said, Holmes, when it comes to this hip hop thing, sorry, Tariq, you know, I know you like to say the Latinos they ain't about shit, right? But in real life, Holmes, they play a big part into hip hop as far as supporting the cause. You know, Sasuke, you can start a fucking genre, you can start hip hop, you can fucking dum 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 dum, wicka dum dum dum. You can do all that, Holmes, but it ain't shit if there ain't no feria money. If there ain't no feria behind it, there ain't nada, right? Mexicanos support, bro, hip hop. You know, it wouldn't be LA without Mexicans. Pac said it. Fill them up with unleaded, right? One never knows, does one. But anyways, what I do know for sure is that Mexicanos are very supportive of the hip hop movement, of the culture. You know, people think automatically black and brown. Oh yeah, man, guerra, war. They don't like each other. So it's good. They, you know, the Mexicans are still in the black culture, or the blacks are still in the Mexican culture, riding around in lowriders, or you know, all of a sudden you have all these Mexicans becoming blood gang members and Crips and whatever. You know what I mean? Who gives a fuck, Humps? We're all one at the end of the day. We all bleed, right? You know, I ain't got time to bleed. Or to Jesse Ventura, right? A lot of people ain't got time to bleed. But one thing I will tell you was this, right? When I came across the clip and I heard Bun B saying to himself, I said, you just stamped everything I've been saying, Bun. I fucking appreciate that, man. Because Bun B is not to be disputed just based on his credibility in the game. Okay, this is not only a rapper. This is a man who's been doing a lot for his community and someone who's well known out there. You know, someone who's well respected. You know, what I've noticed in the rap game, man, is there's rappers that say, take off your pinchy tight ass pants and get the fuck on out of here. Well, I gotta take off my pants first because you're a poop butt, right? And then there's those rappers that, okay, you can listen to, he's aight. And then there's those you're like, hey, fuck, this fool's respected. Already Scarface, right? People are respected in the streets. They're respected in their music game. They're just fucking, you got to give them that love. Like KRS-One, you know, my philosophy. KRS-One is very well respected. Not only is he an advocate and does a lot for his people, his community, but he knows his history and he pushes it and he educates people, homes. He's an educator. And I love that. And that's to be respected. You ask anyone about KRS-One and the Boogie Down, they're going to say, so that motherfucker's righteous, right? He knows what he's talking about. Exactly. He does know what he's talking about. And the same thing goes when I'm on this motherfucker. I know what I'm talking about, bro. See, I said a couple fucking videos ago about Adam 22 and how he was fucking living off the sweat of our brow, and he was a culture vulture, and he was fucking basically utilizing the Africano community as well as the brown community homes to line his pockets. Now, I ain't mad at Adam. Get your bread. Get your motherfucking feria. But one thing I will say, Adam 22, that motherfucker ain't shit, right? One thing I will say about Adam is he found his niche, he found his lane, homes, and he's playing that shit well. People were getting at me in the DM, stop hating, Gun. You're just hating because he's getting money. Motherfucker, I'm doing my thing. Why am I hating? I'm just keeping it real. I ain't exposing people. I ain't doing that, homes. I'm opening the eyes of the gente to see, man, that this man has ulterior motives when it comes to black and brown, right? Okay? Oh, well, go. Well, you're just hating me. Nah, trip out on this. Hey, keep it in the community, gente. If you're black, homes, go on black platforms. Support your people. If you're brown, go on brown platforms. Now, I ain't going to sit here and say don't show no love to the white. Sprinkle them in, right? But show love to the ones, homes, that got the proper agenda, homes. Ones that really are going to defend you and ones that really fucking got your back, homes. In any case. Now, Bun B, Sasuke, he's the one. Okay? He kept it real. And I'm not just saying this because he agrees and basically stamps everything I've ever been saying. It's because he didn't sugarcoat or add preservatives to nothing. He kept it fucking as true as he could. You heard it. He said, man, Mexicans are the biggest fan base. They support like a motherfucker. So I'm trying, man, we wouldn't be shit without the Mexicans. They show love, right? Facts. I've said it before. A lot of these fucking guys that saying all these, I'm your puppet, and all that shit, right? How you think they ate during the 60s and 70s? They would have starved like a motherfucker, man. If the Mexicans didn't come up with the East Side O's and start bumping oldies. Right? We was bumping like a motherfucker, bro. My dad used to be in that motherfucker. Stay in my corner. He wasn't trying to steal anyone's culture. He wasn't trying to steal anyone's identity. If anything, he was supporting the culture. He was supporting the music, right? He was supporting the cause. That's how they ate. So I was gonna fuck with these Mexicans because if not, I would never have this black eyed people. You know what I mean? Straight up. And Bun B recognizes that. He recognizes that as a true man, a true black man. Now, I'm not here to back up one people over the other. It's not what I'm doing. I'm backing everyone's play in this one, right? Tariq, Tariq Nasheed, the guy, or that's how you say it, Nasheed? Tariq Nasheed. The guy that went on Adam's podcast. I said it before, man, very educated individuals, or, a lot of people were like, you don't understand, he's trying to manipulate, he don't like Mexicans and this and that. I could care less on what the guy spews out his mouth other than righteousness. When he's saying righteous stuff, I could agree. I could tend to agree on some points, right? When he's spewing fucking nonsense and bullshit, I don't fuck with it. One thing I will never do, man, is look at him as the face of all black people or look at him as the face of the community, because I understand, man, that he also has an agenda. He also has his fucking ways. He also has his way of seeing things, and it's either his way or the highway. Straight up. And I understand that. But one thing he cannot deny is when someone as credible as Bun B says, hey, man, this is facts, Holmes. This is the way it is. Stop fucking pushing that fucking hate and talking about the Mexicans ain't never fucking participated in nothing. Because, bro, we've played our role. We've played our part numerous times. Give us our fucking props. That's it. I'm tired of this already. Give us our props. One time for your mentality. You got a lot going on in this world, in our communities right now. You have a lot of treachery, cutthroatishness. Is that how you say it? I'm saying it like that, right? You have a lot of people dying over fucking gold chain. That's why I don't even wear my gold chain anymore. So I can fucking damn, and I'm gonna shake him with Swifty, and I think I'll be alright, right? You know what I mean? According to him. I tucked in my chain. I said, "Fuck it, man." I'm scared, but I don't even want to go to LA anymore because if I go over there, you know what I mean? But I'm good though, because I checked in with Zod and Swifty Blue. They have to tell me a A1 from day one. So now, you know what I mean? Allegedly. Anyways, look, trip out. You let me corn dogs. You go to certain places nowadays, man, and it's not the other people that are gonna get you, other ethnicities. Yo, people gonna get you, right? And that's just what it is. That's how it is nowadays. So any type of education that I could grasp to utilize to basically give me the heads up and let me know exactly what's going on, man, I do that. Run that. Separate mine from yours. I'm gonna go ahead and need that education, right? And when I came across that clip, Bun B saying that about Mexicans, man, I was proud. I was proud that finally someone stepped up and kept it real. You know, I could sit here and be fucking a divisive ass motherfucker. I could sit here and play people out of pocket and say, you know what? I could sit here and say everything that the brown man has contributed, everything we've done. And this ain't no fucking race or no competition, homes. You know what I mean? There's no rabbits or turtles. At least not right here, right? That ain't gonna happen. Now, one thing I will tell you though, is that right there is just minimizing the contribution of everybody else. Me, hey, it's all about us. We did this first, we did this. I said it, man. I don't give a fuck who does it first, it's who does it last. It's who finishes the game, man. You know? It's not about, hey, we were the first ones here. Hey, we can prove it. You know what I mean? There's bones. Let's sit with the fucking Charlie, man. Who cares? What is that gonna do for you? What is that gonna prove? Who was the first ones here? Who was the first ones to fucking make fucking hot water cornbread? Who was the first ones to make fucking frijoles con chorizo? Who was the first ones to fucking, you know what I mean, break dance? Who was the first ones to get a mom from a badass bitch, you know, knowing damn well she'd married, but fuck this, I get, it was bomb last night. Did I say that? I did. Who was the first one to do that? It doesn't matter. You know, at the end, it's done. Who's going to be the first one, homes, to keep it real? Who's going to be the first one to unite this black and brown the best way possible? Like I said, homes, really? People have gotten in my DMs and been like, Gunner, it's no big deal, man, whether we're united or not, homes. There's so much going on right now. What you need to do is educate the people on how to fucking protect themselves and how to do this and how to do that. And I said, Sasuke, you know, I got to finish this game that I started. That I started with me. Not literally started. Because if I say I started black and brown, they say, no, a black man started that shit. Right? I'll be like, what? Right? I don't know. All I know is I participated in it. And I will continue the struggle. Because I'm a true believer and a firm believer, man, in the coming together of the gente. You know what I mean? I believe that we can just open a lot more doors for our youth and our people. That's it. But I'm getting to the point where I don't even know about opening doors for these motherfuckers. Are you going to be able to walk in with their tight ass fucking pants? You know what I mean? You know, people like Swifty Blue, who I don't really know, man, but just the image he portrays and the way he's acting, man, if that's what we have to look forward to, I'm going to lock the door and close that motherfucker, right? Because, sidekick shit, we don't need that in our lives. You know, pulling, that's another spill for another time. Anyways, I just wanted to say, as you guys can see, Bun B, man, a legend in the game, a legend in the rap game, has kept it real. You know, he's basically give Mexicans their props because it's facts, man. It's the truth. You know, a lot of the fan base in hip hop is Mexican. Okay, and it's not that they're trying to act black or trying to steal culture or trying to be something they're not, homes. We enjoy Tupac. We like Scarface. Some of us. Some think he's weird. We like a teenager, right? We just like Slick Rick, right? That motherfucker going fucking 50 gold chains. Everyone's trying to rock him. Don't go to LA, Slick. They'll fuck around and down your ass quick for that shit. Real talk. But what I will say is this. At the end of the day, you know, finally someone who keeps it real and someone who could dispute the propaganda that comes out of people like Tariq's mouth. Now, like I said, I respect Tariq Nasheed as a person. I won't take away his education. But after reflecting and going back and watching a lot of his videos, the guy's pretty fucking harsh when it comes to Latinos, to Mexicanos. He acts like they don't need us or like we shouldn't be here. You know, now he's not speaking for the black man, because black men will tell you, man, shit, the show loving Latinos booty, right? They'll sure tell you what's up. Everybody likes Taco Tuesday, right? We started it. Or did we? Maybe the white man did. Sprinkle them in. You know, we started taco every day. They started Taco Tuesday. I give them that. All right, Wood, I'll give it to you, brother. Right? You guys started that shit. Suburban housewives. Now, trip out on this. when people like Tariq are spewing their hatred and spewing their divisiveness and their division, the people that listen, that fucking soak that in, man, pobrecitos. Because what that dude's doing, man, is he's twisting up not only your mentalities when it comes to the brown man and turning you against us, but he's also turning you against your own people. See, if you don't agree with his fucking agenda and you don't agree with exactly what he's saying, he will turn you again. Now, I wouldn't want to get in a debate with that vato. That vato's a slick-tongued ass culebra. He's smart, right? But at the same time, and I respect him as a man, I just don't respect some of the things he's saying, and I dispute some of the things he's saying, right? You know, when it comes to my people, the brown people, I'm tired of people hating on them all the time. You know, when it comes to the black people, I'm tired. When it comes to the white people, I'm tired of people hating on them all the time. Everyone has always got something to say, you know, but say something that's righteous. Sit back and say something good once a day instead of something bad 10 times a day, right? See how that makes you feel. Oh, don't make me feel no type of way, gun. Well, then that's because you're a baboso, right? So again, I can't give you the game. I can't lace you up if you're not willing to be laced up. I mean, that's just the way it is, right? But anyway, so yeah, Bun B, man, one of the kings of the South, you know, has went ahead and stamped and basically made my credibility look good and said everything that I said, you know. And I'm not over here trying to disprove anyone or prove that my group is better than anyone else or Mexicans and brown people are better than anyone else. Nah, Holmes, we just contribute to the fabric of America. You know what I mean? See all them houses? Who do you think built them? Vivo de tres animales. Them motherfuckers are putting concrete. We started that gangster shit. Is this the motherfucker thing? There's a white guy going, no. Actually, no. You guys didn't start the gangster shit. We did. Where's the motherfucking thanks we get? Sprinkle you in. Respects, foreman. Right? But the Mexicans are whistle while you work. Orderly. Mowing lawns. Home Depot. Everything. See that stigma we get? But we do that shit. Hard workers, man. The fabric of America depends on hard workers. If Mexicans were to be like, nah, fuck that. Oh, we're not going to work today. So if you fuck that, we're going to the casino. It's going to the jackpot, right? Hand pay, right? It'd be ugly. You know, people would be like, hey, hello? Why is Panda Express closed? Right? Because all the Mexicans quit. What do you mean? Isn't this an Asian restaurant? Yeah, but it's almost Mexicanos in the back cooking. You know what I mean? Straight up. Let's keep it real, gente. You know what it is. If you walk into a restaurant, and this ain't racist, this is being real. You walk into a restaurant, you look, you know what I mean? You see 3 fucking dudes with blogas all over their face, 3 young white kids cooking, right? Turn around and walk out, right? You walk in there, you see Mexicanos sweating, they say, orale, they got the knife, sit your ass down and get a good meal, right? Straight up. The black man will tell you that. He'll be like, nah, I fucks with them essays. Everybody fucks with each other, man. Bun B definitely does, and he kept it respectful and he kept it real. People like Tariq, man, that don't give us our props, man, will never understand what it takes to be a real man. See, in order to be a real man, Holmes, you have to go out there and struggle and strive for yours, man, and not step on anybody's head or belittle anyone to get it. That's the measure of a real man. That's what I push, right? I'm not about division. I'm not about hating on the black man. It's all about love for the brothers, right? I say it over and over and over again, man. People give me shit about it. Why are you showing them love? They don't give a fuck about you, gun. Guess what? I don't care. I, myself, got love for who I want to have love for, because I know deep down inside, when it's all said and done, man, you know, we could do more for our people united than we can apart. Aren't you tired of the bullshit? But you know what? It's becoming kind of a last cause. I say, because vatos fucking, even people like Bun B who are well respected could say one thing and it's gonna be disputed. People are gonna be like, nah, he bullshitted. Nah, I used to fuck with Bun B, but now I ain't fucking with him no more. Why? Because he says something positive about the brown man? Spence on la tira, homes. You know, if someone was to do that, a Mexican was to do that about the blacks, homes, I'd feel the same way. I'd be like, all right, that's right. He put it down, homes. He kept it real. I wouldn't be like, nah, I can't fuck with him anymore. You know what I mean? He's trying to act black. Nah, I don't do that, Holmes. Spence, I don't give a fuck if you walk in this motherfucker with cornrows, a gold grill, a fucking coat with fucking fur on it, Holmes, and some fucking Yeezys on, bro. I don't think you're trying to act any old way but yourself, Holmes. You're the one that put him on that morning. A black man didn't. A brown man didn't. A fucking regular man did, right? Human. Anyways, That's just me. Shout out to Bun B, UGK, rest in peace, Pimp C. You already know what it is. I'm glad someone kept it realer than the real deal Holyfield going 2 years because we need that shit. I said so scared we need that, right? I love J-Cat now a little bit. You already know what it is, man. With that being said, move smooth with a purpose. Go out there and get everything that you got coming to you. Remember, at the end of the day, it's all about struggling and striving and pushing that agenda for your familia and keeping it real in the process, man. I'm tired of all these fake-ass motherfuckers talking about, hey, yeah, you know, we're cool. And then behind your back talking all that bullshit. Don't work out for me like that, right? One time for your mentality. If you like this, hit that thumbs up one time. If not, you can hit that thumbs down. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Like and subscribe to the gun because I fucks with you, so come fuck with me. You know what I mean? I'm all about not positivity or negativity or da. I'm all about real. You know what I mean? You can't deny it. You can't deny it. The other part I won't say. You already know what it is. The gun. Bang, bang. Respects to everybody.